Give me 5 seconds to figure out what I'm doing. So I've already done a fair few videos on this channel, but I don't think I've ever actually touched on how I create a modern metal guitar tone from scratch. So we're not going to waste any time. I'm just going to jump into it and show you how I make a modern metal guitar tone. If you're new here and you're looking to learn more about mixing or guitar playing, hit that subscribe button and give this a like so that other people can then see this video. This song was originally mixed and mastered by Lance Prank, but it was obviously produced and engineered by me. So that's why I'm currently doing a remix of it, just to kind of have something to add to my portfolio. So I've made this guitar tone specifically for this song, and it's more of like a metalcore, modern metal style tone. If that's what you're looking for, then keep watching. I'm going to play the stereo pair of guitars so you can hear what it sounds like as a context tone. And then I'll solo it out and show you what I've done to create that tone. So as you can probably tell, I've gone for a bit of a bitey, kind of aggressive tone. So I'll quickly go into each plugin. I'll show you what I've done. It is actually very simple. This first plugin is a compressor and isn't necessarily needed for this, but I kind of liked how it added some punch and aggressiveness to the tone. It's the GTR Stomp 2 by Waves. This pedal is called Axe Press. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm going to turn off all the plugins so you can hear what it sounds like on the DI. So to me, it kind of just flattens out the signal, and it does seem like it adds a little bit of attack, but not a whole lot. I guess the transient of the pick attack sounds a little bit more aggressive, which I kind of like. This EQ is just a basic EQ to get rid of any of the top end before it hits the amp, so that it's not harsh, because I don't really like having a harsh guitar tone, but I do want it to be aggressive. So if I A/B that signal with and without the EQ, it just kind of cuts off all that top end, because when we do turn on the amp, it's going to introduce a lot of high end, and I want my guitar tone to be more mid-range. I've got the Fortin Nameless with my Mason's rhythm tone, which you can get in the description if you want, just so you have the starting point of this tone. So I've got the pedals on, I've got the amp on, but I've turned off the cab, EQ, and post effects. Not that I was using the post effects anyway. Obviously, if I turn this amp on without the cab, it's going to sound pretty harsh. So I won't do that, but what I am using for the cab is GGD Studio Cabs Zilla. I probably would use something like Contenders or something like that, because those cabs really sound amazing, but this is the only one I have, and I'm not going to buy a new plugin just for more cabs. Preset I use for this is the V30 Mayhem, which is Nolly's preset, and I think I've just turned the SM57 off axis down a little bit, and that's probably it. The master EQ sounds pretty good on it. I'll show you what it sounds like. So I guess if you want more top end, that master EQ could be really good for you, but I'm not really looking to add too much more top end, because I'm trying to keep this tone more mid-ranged focused. So that's it really. There's nothing more to it. Like I said, this is just a quick video to show you how I make a metalcore or modern metal guitar tone. If you want any other tutorials on how to make, I don't know, a Thal tone or a clean tone or anything like that, maybe a rock tone, just comment below and I'll get to making a video like that. Thank you for watching today's video. It was just a nice little quick one, unlike my other videos. Next week, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of an in-depth mixing video. So make sure you come back for that one. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week.